Hello and welcome to Coastal Crafts. So I'm coming on with a bit of a mixed haul, some things from eBay, some things from Facebook, and I think one thing from the range. So I'll just show you what I picked up. So on Facebook, I got a whole variety from one seller, lots of different little bits and pieces. So I'll just go through it fairly quickly so you can see. I know it's not Christmas, but I picked up a tree die just because I really like the shape of this. Just thought it was cute, and there we go. I've cut it out in red, so really nice. I've got just sort of basic, very simple Christmas tree design, and I've got that one, and it's really good size as well. So there is that die. I was just seeing, so that was £1 that I paid for that one. Not very interesting, but I did get some more double-sided tape for 50p, because you can never have enough double-sided tape, can you? I got a couple of paper pads. So they're older paper pads, but they're quite cute. So I got them love tokens. I thought, well, we're around the Valentine's Day mark. So an 8x8 pad, this was £1.50, and I'll show you. GCD Studios, never heard of them. So it's double-sided, which is good. Really pretty colours, very pinks and purples. Yeah, so not that many different designs, but they're all very pretty. So there may be one or two sheets missing, I'm not sure, but there's a good quantity left there. And the second one is kind of a, I guess, one for boys. So Lily of the Valley paper pads. I do love Lily of the Valley stamps, Knitwit collections. So let's have a look. Up, 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 up and away. So this is single-sided. That's little hearts. Now how well you can see. Bring it up a little bit. Let's get some more light in the situation. So that's really nice. One of the clouds. And then up and away, obviously, because it's got the hot air balloons. And gingham, things like gingham, I love because they're just really simple, basic backgrounds. And the clouds. So clearly the hot air balloon was a popular thing. So yeah, really like that. Just really pretty. I'm going to try, this is a double-sided piece of paper that I'm sort of putting it on to make the background look a bit cleaner. I'm going to try the green side, see if that makes the colours a bit better. I picked up this little embossing folder for 50p. Just it's got the little, is that Snow White or Sleeping Beauty? It's got one of those. Anyway, just 'cause I thought she was cute and it'd be a little bit of fun. So that's it, kind of cut out and coloured in. And I think she is kind of cute, isn't she? In case I was doing a little Disney project. Might do one day. Then some Marion Emberson Designs stamp sets. This is a nice photopolymer stamp set, and I like it with a tree with the different toppings, I guess you might call them. So you can see I've used it and put it in my own packaging, so it doesn't quite line up anymore. But you get the option of flowers, dots, or swirls. I don't really know how else to describe that, to be honest. £1 for that stamp set, and it's a lovely photopolymer stamp set that hadn't been used, so I'm looking forward to having a play. I have stamped it out a little bit just to have a look for my own personal knowledge, and I really like it with the flowers. I just think that's cute. It's cute and simple, like a spring card or something like that. So there we go. Also, in terms of stamps, I did pick up 4 of these wooden ones. I think they were just 50p. And I don't tend to use wooden stamps that much, but I'm starting to kind of like a bit of retro stampiness. So just cheap, simple, not fantastic quality stamps, you know, quite old, kind of vintage sort of thing. But I think they're just cute. The kind of things that I'd use and I'd colour in for a little bit. And then when I get bored of them, because I've only paid 50p, so 12.5p a stamp, I'm not going to feel bad about getting rid of them. So that's that one. This was the one that made me get it. I just like the little, I guess they're field mice, even though he's quite a chubby one, isn't he? He's a big boy. There we go. And some pretty little flowers and some poppies. So there we go. That's those. So I've already had a bit of a play colouring, as you can see. I do like my colouring. these might seem quite random. So it came with a pack of beads. Not beads. What are these called? Buttons. It's a random pack of all sorts of different tiny plastic, I guess like tiny plastic charms. Like, I've only looked, you know, I haven't gone through and looked at all of them. I'll show you just a selection so you get an idea. Like, here's a little pig. Here's a pelican. It's like a paintbrush. As Buddha, the skinny Buddha. And a plane. I just thought they'd be like different charms to do to add to different projects. They're like the kind of things you might get out of Cracker maybe, except a little bit smaller. So they're obviously very plasticky, but I just thought they might be just something a little bit different. There are times when I'm like, oh, I need a chess piece. And then I've got a chess piece charms. Yeah, so a bit random, but I think I will get some use out of those, which is good since I bought them. Just looking to see how much I spent on this, more for my own personal interest. 50p for the two. Yes, that's not bad, is it? That's fine. Talking about little plastic charm type things, these ones aren't charms, they're flatbacks, but I do really like them. Oh no, look how dry my hands are. This is what COVID does to you. I mean the washing of hands, not the actual COVID. Awful, isn't it? How cute are those birds? I just love birds, you probably noticed. I just think they're so pretty. So I've got that one. What else did I get? I got this. I think it was 50p, set in crystals. So I'm not entirely sure what I'd use this big long one for, but this one I thought would be quite nice going around a box or something, like a 3D project. You could obviously have it going down the side of a scrapbook page. I probably wouldn't do that. You could have it going down the side of a card. It's a lovely colour. It's by Prima. We've got a whole various stickers and things, including this sticker set, which is quite cute, isn't it, by Jolie's Boutique. I do love anything like that. I've got some rub-ons. I've put quite a few of them away, but look at these rub-ons because they're little gingerbread men. This is, there was a whole bag of them. These are some that were just sort of cut out and loose, but how cute are these rub-ons? And I know they're Christmas, but I had to show you those because I just thought they were adorable. And I've got a few little bits of ribbony bits. That one's pretty. It's a Create and Craft one, very long. You get a more decent amount on that. Yeah, I think it's about, not sure. That's a pretty colour. There wasn't very much of this, but that is very pretty. And some pretty fabric tape. So they were just some little bits and bobs that I also picked up. Moving on to eBay, I got this, but then I look at it and I'm like, that's empty. I didn't send it to me empty. I'm just thinking, where have I put that? Because I had a go at die cutting it out. So basically, it's about £1 or £1.99 or something. It's from the Crafter's Companion Nature's Garden Nativity collection. And I did like it when it came out, that collection. And the paper pad was really pretty as well, but I didn't ever get it. So getting it on eBay means I got it quite a bit cheaper. Here's one way you can see it cut out. See, it cuts the die of the angel, plus embosses it. I seem to have piled lots of stuff up now. Let's see. There's another go with it being cut out. So I had a few different attempts at this. Here it is. So you get the embossing folder, and I probably ran it through about 3 or 4 times. It's already getting a little bit bendy because it has to do the work of die cutting and embossing. So on this one, I did it on that paper that I bought off eBay a while ago, which is like 2-tone paper. So if you sandpaper it back, you get the colour coming through, if you remember me showing you that. So I have sandpapered it back a little bit. And then I added vellum on the back. And obviously if you have a light behind it, should we have my little starlight? Starlight. It's not that effective on film, is it? But if you imagine if you held that up to the window, you can see the lovely light coming through, and it'd be a bit like a stained glass window. So yes, I picked that up from good old eBay. So on eBay, I did get a few different dies and stamps and things I think it was in a couple of different bundles. So I'm just going to show you them all together because I can't remember what came with what. This was the Rose Garden collection. Some leaf dies. And what do they look like? What do they look like? Where did I put those bits? Did I cut out? Did I put them under here? No. Did I put them under here? No. I'm curious now because I literally only die cut those. I was going to show you because they are very pretty. Oh, here they are. So you can see they leave a bit of an embossed effect on the leaves there. So just a little bit different from any of the leaves that I've already got. Very pretty. So I'm going to keep them in this packaging. All I did was cut the top off this cardboard packaging that Crafter's Companion stuff comes in these days and stuck a magnetic sheet on the back. So that's that one. And then there was this doggy one. What's that say? Hunde silhouette. So it must have said dog silhouette because that's probably German, isn't it? Have a perfect day. Have a perfect day. And you get a variety of different dies. I'll show you the different dies. I'll show you what they cut out like. That's all the dies. So you get different pieces to do the heart with the dog. The heart was loads of mini hearts in it and some words and a couple of extra hearts. So if you like hearts, you're in for a treat. So you can have that one like that. You can have that one on a little background. You could have that one with all the little hearts. And that could go on the little background. Or you could have them both on there with a little dog in front. You can say, have a perfect day. There is the A as well. Have a perfect day. And then you get all the little hearts, of course, that fall out the middle, which could be like some kind of confetti or something, or just stuck on as pretty decoration. So that's the doggy one. From the Rose Gold collection, I got, this is all the Crafter's Companion bits and bobs. These ones, which are stamps and dies. And I really like these. But in the shops, they were going for about £10. I didn't want to spend £10 on them because they are only acrylic stamps. And we know I'm not acrylic stamps' biggest fan. I like my photopolymer or rubber. But the fact that you get the matching stamps and dies is nice. So you can make all these pretty perfume bottles. And if I can get the rose gold paper pad cheap, I'm sure I will invest in that. So you can make these really nice perfume bottles and things. Just a properly girly cards. And of course I had to glossy accent it up. But they're pretty, aren't they? And they get cut out. So slightly different amounts. I felt like with that one you don't get a big white border. And with this one you get quite a big white border. So that was interesting. Right, I ended up with a couple of these ones. I think they call them the peekaboo. Yeah, peekaboo elephant and peekaboo dog. So I opened up peekaboo elephant. This is all in a bit of a bundle on eBay. So you get the bit to say the word baby. This is to cut out the little elephant's head on here and some sentiments. So I think the idea is that he's either looking in or he's looking out. The only issue being for me is that I don't have this, so I had to sort of cut that myself. There's like another piece you need to buy that connects onto those dies to cut out the window. But there we go. I like the way it says baby. I think that's nice. So he's either looking in or he's looking out. So was that one. And then there's also this one. But it's meant to say friend. And it quite clearly says baby again. So obviously haven't got the friend word, which is a shame. How thoughtful are you? You're my best baby. You're my best friend, it should be. Yeah, I've not opened that one up yet, but I will do. I wasn't in love with that, to be honest, though, so I'm glad I didn't pay the full price for them at all. And then got this one. I've not opened this one up. We could open it up now, couldn't we? I had like a really sharp knife lying around. This is the twirling cat. Oh, I see. He twirls around inside of here. So when I was getting these bundles, there were like certain things that I wanted in the bundle, like I'd really wanted this one, so I've got a bundle of other things that came with it because I really wanted that one. That's why some of these I'm like, oh, I'm not so sure about, and some I'm very keen on. But let's have a look. So you get the Dog Did It Perfect Pawsome Feline. So you could use that, have a perfect day, couldn't you, with this one? So you get both sides. I like the way you get both sides of that, so you can have a double-sided cat, and by the looks of it, potentially a double-sided fish, or 2 fish swimming in different ways. And then you get the fish bowl and to cut it out. Oh, and look, a little booklet to tell you how to do it. I didn't even know they made little booklets with their stuff. I mean, I know how to make a spinner card. It's not highly complicated. Those are the other ones that you could get if you were so interested. They're going to be acrylic stamps. We know how I feel about acrylic stamps, but yeah, I will give that play because it's cats. Of course, I will have to keep it. And the other thing that I liked was these ones from the Woodland Friends collection. So I've already made a few things using this. I think I've taken some pictures of them, but they've gone off in Happy Mail. So I might be able to stick the pictures in at the end. But there's this one, which is the... You get the deer and you get the die. Come out. Ooh, feels sticky, doesn't it? So you have to stick a little bit more down there maybe to stop that sticking to things. So the die is in 2 parts, so you could have it, you know, part on the card, part off. I'm not so keen on that, so I've just been using it to cut the deer out in full, and you can also cut one of the leaves out. Can't remember which one it is. It's a shame they don't do dies for all the other bits, but you know, they like to save their money, don't they? So yeah, there we go. It's a really cute deer, and I know you're probably thinking, well, you've got quite a few deers. Oh dear. And I do, but they're Christmas ones. This isn't Christmas. This is all seasons. And to go with that, I've also got the stamps, another stamp set. And these are nice because they're photopolymer stamps. Photopolymer stamps by Crafter's Companion. Who'd have thought they'd give in and do it, give us decent stamps. So the owl, that mouse is so cute. It's not that easy to see it as he's holding a little nut. And the squirrel, basically those, isn't it? Really like that as well. So I really like those two. I'm not going to buy any more because that would be naughty. But I went into the range and I did pick up the paper pad. It was $3.99. I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it. It's pretty. That's a sheet I've already used. It's quite autumnal, to be honest. I think this came out around the autumn sort of time. But it's nice. Usable for lots of occasions. That was my favourite one. And of course, wood's always useful. So there's that. And this is the last thing I'm going to show you. I've got this one. I did cut this one out. No idea why I put it, but it was a much bigger box, so I cut it down because it was like an unnecessarily big bit of packaging. And you get all the individual dies, as you can see, to make up this Let's Party. So you get a background, you get the words, and you get its hat and the balloons. So you have to sort of cut them out in different colours and stick them all on. So it's quite a lot of work to make one sentiment. It did look nice when it came out, but as to how often I will take the effort to make all of those, I do not know. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my very random haul. Lots of different bits and pieces. You know how I love to find some bargains. Let me know in the comments what you liked, what you've been picking up, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye.